Hello, and good evening. Welcome back to Pokémon Crystal version. In the previous episode, we faced off against the Beast, that terrible demon cow known as Whitney's Miltank. In the end, we emerged victorious, but a hard-fought battle it was, and we earned ourselves the Plain Badge, and we also earned ourselves the right to come up here and finally deal with the great menace that is this Wiggly tree. So that is what we are going to do today, and we are going to move onward after that point, and if you don't want to miss anything that exists beyond the Wiggly tree, then I highly suggest you consider subscribing to the channel. But before any of that, off camera last time, I hatched myself a bouncing baby Oddish. And, well, let's take a look at some things here. Oh, by the way, Sunflora grew up 9 levels while at the daycare, so that puts it nicely in line with the rest of my team, actually. That was a happy coincidence. But, here's the thing about Sunflora. Now, I gave it some HMs because we will need them going forward, Cut and Flash, but I wanted Sunflora to know Razor Leaf, and there's a reason for that. You see, Oddish, if a Sunflora is its father, can also learn Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf is one of Oddish's egg moves that normally it never learns. So if I am planning to use this Oddish, which I am, I think it would be real handy to have a powerful offensive attack like Razor Leaf. As a side note, Razor Leaf is another attack that Chikorita gets really early in the game, so that's a good move to know, especially against, well, threats like what we are about to face right now. It's a weird tree. Use the squirt bottle? Okay. Chris used the squirt bottle. The weird tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The weird tree attacked! And we see that the weird tree is in fact a Sudowoodo. A level 20 Sudowoodo. Oh, you are just begging to be put on my team. Spoiler alert, I might just have plans for this Sudowoodo. This is super effective, by the way, because Sudowoodo is a mono rock-type Pokemon. It is not grass, as you might think, it is just rock. It is not Woodo at all. I guess that is why they call it Sudowoodo. It is a clever pun. And you are using Mimic, okay. What are you going to mimic? You learned Mud Slap. Oh, that's, potentially not great. But I think I have used enough Mud Slaps on you that hopefully you won't be hitting anybody with anything anytime soon. So Sudowoodo, like I said, is just rock type. It has high defense, high attack. Ooh, low kick. That's cool. That's a fighting type move. Where were you when I was fighting Whitney? Oh, this Sudowoodo would have been super handy to have. Only now, after the disaster has struck, do we know what we needed. And you're gonna keep on using low kick. Well, see, here's the thing. You know Flail and you know low kick. Ghastly is not afraid of either of those attacks. So, yeah, low kick. Oh, it doesn't affect Ghastly, that's fine. I'm gonna put you to sleep real quick here, though. Flail, yeah, not afraid of that either. Hypnosis, please. No, Rock Throw. Okay, so now we know all of Sudowoodo's attacks. It's a pretty good spread of moves, honestly. Sudowoodo gets some kind of scary stuff. And it learns a really good attack pretty soon, really. Ooh, there's the rock throw. That one hit. This might sting a little, Ghastly. How about you hit with Hypnosis, thanks? 50% hit rate. How do all of these coin flips keep coming up tails? I don't know. I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is I'm gonna try to capture this Sudowoodo. And hopefully it's about ready. Maybe? No? Oh dear. This is still going to be an ordeal, perhaps. We'll see, huh? Maybe the first one was just unlucky. Oh no, the Pokemon broke free. Well, this is all we can do at this point. It's all we can do. Just patiently chuck Pokeballs at this weird dancing tree and hope for the best. That was close, but not quite there. Mud Slap. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. That would be super effective against Ghastly. But we can just put you back to sleep. Maybe I should try using my Great Ball. Or the Ultra Ball. You know, I bought all these Great Balls for a reason. Because I knew that Sudowoodo would put up a fight. And as short as I am on cash, I thought Great Balls were maybe a worthwhile investment. Now, Sudowoodo, you know what, I've got one of these left, I might as well use it. Well, left. I only ever had one. Now, come on, this is an Ultra Ball. This is top class. This is the best I've got. And it worked! Hooray! We caught ourselves a Sudowoodo! Added to the Pokedex. The imitation Pokemon. If a tree branch shakes when there is no wind, it's a Sudowoodo, not a tree. It hides from the rain, yes. Being a rock type, I guess it wouldn't like the rain very much, now would it? Now, it'll go to the PC. Actually, I can just swap it out for this Oddish right away, because, I don't really need this level 5 Oddish tagging along for the time being, but I think we can talk to you now. Remember, this guy tried to punch that tree and it didn't work out for him. Did you clear that wretched tree? I'm impressed. I want you to have this. And I receive TM8. Yes, put it in the TM pocket. That happens to be Rock Smash. You can shatter rocks with just a single well-aimed smack. If any rocks are in your way, just smash them up. Oh, that must be what he was trying to do. Unfortunately, he is a human, and, therefore, using Pokemon attacks might not be his strong suit. But we are just gonna walk all the way over to the Violet Pokemon Center, because this is Violet City. We have unlocked a massive shortcut back here. So we no longer need to, take the long way round. Let's heal all of my poor Pokemon. And then we can go over to the PC. Actually, you know what? That didn't take very long, and we're kind of in the area anyway. Professor Elm wanted to see Togepi, didn't he? Well, maybe we can bring that Pokemon over to him, too. Let's, move a few Pokemon without mail. Yes. Saving, don't turn off the power. So this Sudowoodo will need to go to the party. This Oddish can sit in my box of future party members or party member accessories. This Snubble, I will need a Snubble eventually, and in my search for Snubble off camera, let me tell you, I learned more about Snubble than I ever wanted to know. First of all, Snubbles are like 99% female. And second of all, the males are cowards. They try to run away. Yes, I did encounter one that ran away, forcing me to spend another half hour looking for a second male Snubble. It was ridiculous. But, enough of that. That Snubble will be relevant later. Who do I not need? Who is, Oh, everybody's about the same level, huh? Well, maybe I'll hang on to Ghastly for now. We can, stick Spearow back in here. And Sudowoodo, why don't you move into the party too? Hey, buddy! we are going to need to use you for some things eventually. Where did Togepi end up? Are you still? Yeah, here you are. We are off to see the Professor. The wonderful Professor of Oz. Now, let's just step outside, and, while I think about it, Sudowoodo learns a lot of very useful TMs. Rock Smash is an attack that can be used in the overworld to break rocks, as you might think. So, Sudowoodo here, why don't you learn Rock Smash? Yeah, you can't learn that many attacks, but it's fine. Let's get rid of Mimic, because I don't want to put that much thought into the attacks I'm using. And Sudowoodo can also learn Dig, an attack that can be used in the overworld to dig yourself out of caves. So Sudowoodo is an excellent adventurer Pokemon that just learns a Swiss Army knife of good attacks. That are useful in battle, and also useful just in general, outside of battle. Yes, learn Dig. Very, very good. But for now, that's all we need Sudowoodo to know. So, we are going to walk all the way back to the Professor's lab. We can take a few shortcuts, knowing cut. But yeah, I'll see you there. Oh, Professor, I have something to show you. Here you are, what do you say? Chris, you look great. Thank you. What? That Pokemon! The egg hatched! So, Pokemon are born from eggs. Huh. Well, I could have told you that. No, perhaps not all Pokemon are. Wow, there's still a lot of research to be done. Thanks, Chris. You're helping unravel Pokemon mysteries for us. I want you to have this as a token of our appreciation. If you're gonna give me free stuff, then anytime. Anytime! Oh, it's an Everstone. I actually have one of these already. I don't really need a second. That's an Everstone! Some species of Pokemon evolve when they grow to certain levels. A Pokemon holding the Everstone won't evolve. Give it to a Pokemon you don't want to evolve. Yeah, I guess. Now, that seems like a silly thing to do, because typically you want your Pokemon to evolve, right? But pre-evolved Pokemon do typically learn attacks earlier than their evolved forms. So sometimes it's worth hanging on to a pre-evolved younger stage Pokemon for a long time, because it'll save you 5, 10, or even more levels somewhere down the road as you wait patiently for them to learn their biggest, most powerful attacks. And I am just running into all these early game little Pokemon again. Oh, the memories, it seems like so long ago. But yeah, we are going back to where the tree was, and I will see you there. It's Tuesday, by the way, check it out, Tuscany is back, but we don't need to talk to her. We are moving on! And there we are, we have officially passed the point where the tree was. This is all new now. Route 37, and of course there are trainers. So, who will we use? We could use our shiny new Sudowoodo, but at level 20, he's already one of my strongest Pokemon, so yeah, we can stick with Phanpy for now. Let's see if we can get all of our level 19s up to 20. Anne and I are in this together. Anne and Anne. Huh. An interesting couple of names there. Okay, twins, what do you got? What do you got? A Jigglypuff. Oh, I have seen too many Jigglypuffs recently. I think, yeah, this level 16 actually would have felt right at home in the previous gym. What are you gonna do? Defense Curl. Oh, lovely. Well, I guess we just gotta tackle through. Just keep on slugging away until you use Disable. You know what, Jigglypuff? You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. You really are. Oh, that was a good hit. Good job, Phanpy. And, oh, we're getting there. Little over halfway, and a Clefairy, of course. Jigglypuff and Clefairy. Now, I didn't talk about Clefairy last time, because it was, there and gone real quick. So Clefairy is another normal type, but it learns Metronome, which is a weird attack that can turn into literally any attack in the game. Sometimes it works out for you. Sometimes it doesn't. That time it actually did. Powder Snow was a good roll. But no, you're not doing it a second time, eh? Alright, my attack fell. Oh, poor Phanpy. You do have a difficult time of things right now. This is not your high point in the game. Swagger? Well, you are going to raise my attack back up and confuse me. Yeah, Swagger is definitely a double-edged sword of an attack. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Encore! You're gonna force me to keep using Tackle. Well, that's what I was going to do anyway. Unfortunately, I also keep hurting myself. Uh-oh. Phanpy, have you met your match here with this Clefairy? Okay, fine. Whatever, we will, Sure, Quilava somehow has fallen behind a couple of my other Pokemon. That can't be. We can't allow that to happen, now can we? No. Let's, Ember this Clefairy. I did give Quilava the Charcoal at some point, so Ember should do a little more damage. Oh no! Reversal? Really? Ooh, that would have done the damage if it hit. Luckily it didn't. Reversal is kind of like Flail. It does more damage the less HP you have. But I have won against these twins. Yeah, a little too strong. Just a little. What do you have to say? I can tell what my sister and my Pokemon are thinking. Ah, psychics are they? A little creepy. Oh, my poor Phanpy. Nah, I'm so close to another town. I think, you're gonna just have to duck out real quick again, and you're surely a trainer, right? Yes. Pokemon can't do a thing if they're asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Please don't, though. I would much prefer it if you didn't. Psychic Greg, one Pokemon. It is a Drowsy. Yeah, I kinda thought that's what you were hinting at. Drowsy does like to put people to sleep. Here, let's use Swift against you, and hope that when you use Confusion, or, Hypnosis, rather, hope that it misses. Of course it didn't. Why would it? You know what, though? I have all of these, like, random items that I've been sitting on forever. I might as well use them. Dream Eater. No, I will not allow you to do that. So Dream Eater can only be used against a sleeping Pokemon, and it does a lot of damage, and you recover health for using it. It's a good attack if you can pull it off properly. But that's enough for Psychic Greg. I lost. That's pretty sad. I guess you could say that. I guess you could. Now, if we go up this way, yes, this is Ecruteak City. But I'm not going that way just yet, because look at this grove of trees. I think they're all apricorns. Yeah, they are. 3 different colors of apricorns. Which, of course, we can trade in for weird and wonderful Pokeballs, some of which actually work properly. And what is this? A black apricorn. So, well, I know that the blue one turns into a dive ball, the black one turns into a heavy ball? I don't know what the red one turns into. Level ball, maybe? Oh, here we go. Here, you know what? This is fine. There's some new Pokemon in this grass. And you are not one of them. You are a Spinarak. But I have Spearow out, so hey, you know what? I can peck at you, and this will do some big damage. How much experience? 100 on the nose. Well, that's not a lot, but, I mean, it's a wild Pokemon, I guess, so You can't always expect that much. What is this? There's cool stuff in this grass. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is a Stantler. Stantler's a cool Pokemon. Again, it is just normal type. It gets some interesting attacks. It gets stuff like Hypnosis, actually. Or just powerful normal type moves. I mean, it's not great. It's not super powerful, but it's decent. It's solid enough. You could, in theory, use it. Who can I use that won't kill you? How about you, Sunflora? Now, you know Cut, and there is no way that Sunflora using Cut will do half of Stantler's HP. There's just no way. This isn't gonna work. But it worked. It worked! I can't believe that. Honestly, I am astounded. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't think Stantler is all that rare. Not at night, anyway. That's the only time it comes out. So maybe we'll just keep on wading through these Spinneracks, and eventually we'll come across another Stantler. That would be real cool. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. Well, I will see you when I find something interesting. Oh, what? Spearo's evolving? At level 20? Oh, I thought it was later than that. Okay, well, hey, I guess this qualifies as something interesting. Check it out, Spearow has evolved into a Fearow. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Let's check out this new Fearow. Yes, let's look at these stats. Yeah, still the same attack, but the attack stat, pretty good. Speed is definitely up there. Well, how about that? Okay, Quilava, let's move you to the front and continue searching for a Stantler. Okay, here we go. It's another Stantler, and ooh, this is a big one. Level 16. As a side note, I really like the sound that Stantler makes. It's one of my favorite ones in the game. Oh, Hypnosis, really? Really? Well, gotta use these items. I've gotta. Now that I know that bag space is limited, I'd better actually use some of these items. And berries literally just grow on trees, so I probably don't need to be buying any more first aid items. But there we go. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to see. Now let's send out Ghastly to put you to sleep, because I can almost guarantee that Stantler is a fighter. Stantler does not get captured easily. Didn't affect Stantler. Alright, well, this might just turn into a Hypnosis off, because you're gonna try. I know you are. I guess, in that regard, Stantler's maybe not bad at being a Pokemon-catching helper as well, just like Ghastly. I'm also not convinced Stantler won't try to run away, so you know what? Let's get this out of the way early. Now you can't run away. And let's just keep on firing off these Hypnosises, which are never working. Yeah, see, ooh, there it is. I knew you would try it, but mine worked first. Okay, you are fast asleep. You have a sliver of health. Let's use a Pokeball on you. No more Ultra Ball. That is sad, but it was worth doing, I think. Definitely worth doing. That Sudowoodo will come in awful handy. In a couple ways, actually. You see, it's a good thing that the one I found was a male, because that will be relevant eventually, in about 7 or 8 levels, when it learns something real cool. Ah, there we are. We have caught ourselves a Stantler. Now, what does the Pokedex have to say about the Big Horn Pokemon? The round balls found on the fallen antlers can be ground into a powder that aids in sleeping. Huh, I guess that's where the hypnosis is stored. But now we're getting out of here. And we have arrived at the peaceful town of Ecruteak, and the moment we step into the Pokemon Center, this person barges in front of us. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Ah, Chris, huh? You've come at the right time. I just finished adjustments on my time capsule. Ah, you know that Pokemon can be traded, right? My time capsule was developed to enable trades with the past. Ooh. But you can't send anything that didn't exist in the past. If you did, the PC in the past would have a breakdown. So you have to remove anything that wasn't around in the past. Put simply, no sending new moves or new Pokemon in the time capsule. Don't you worry, I'm done with the adjustments. Tomorrow, time capsules will be running at all Pokemon centers. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye. Okay, see you later, Bill. So, yeah, I guess I never spoke about that, did I? So the time capsule is way at the end here. And with this time capsule, and this is actually really cool, you can trade Pokemon with red, blue, or yellow, provided that they and all of their attacks existed in that game. But it's really cool. I like that they did that. It's just this seamless flow between Generation 1 and 2. It's, yeah, kind of impressive, actually. But, let's talk to everybody in here. I do need to heal my Pokemon. The Lake of Rage. The appearance of a Gyarados swarm. I smell a conspiracy, I know it. Oh yeah, I bet you do, standing there in the corner. The way the Kimono Girls dance is marvelous, just like the way they use their Pokemon. Ah, the Kimono Girls, you say. Morty, the gym leader, is so cool. His Pokemon are really tough, too. Yeah, I think they are. Morty's, he's another tough one, if I recall correctly. But yes, please heal my Pokemon. We probably have a little bit of time. We can explore town now, get that out of the way. And then in the next episode, we can continue on with the plot, because there's, plot-relevant stuff. Hey, Alan. Hello, it's me, Alan. My Tangela's getting stronger, exactly as I calculated. By the way, we knocked out a wild Hoot-Hoot just the other day. Studying up in advance worked. See you later. Yeah, see ya sometime, I guess. I'll probably be walking by eventually. I'm going to practice at the dance theater. Care to join me? Oh, golly, maybe. Who lives here? Hello, you have a book. Ah, you're on an adventure with your Pokemon. Well, what's an adventure without treasure hunting? Am I right or am I right? Yeah, you're right. Good, you understand. The true spirit of adventure. I like that. Take this with you. And I received an item finder. A classic item from Gen 1 and I think like every Pokemon game. There are many items lying about that aren't obvious. Use the item finder to check if there is an item on the ground near you. It doesn't show the exact spot, so you'll have to look yourself. Now, oh yeah, I heard there are items in Ecruteak's Burned Tower. Ooh, Burned Tower, you say? So, here's the gym. Actually, yeah, we can't do anything here, can we? Morty, the gym leader, is absent. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. And we get shoved out the door. How rude. But yeah, I guess with no gym leader, there's not much point in a gym, is there? Oh, this happened when I was young. The sky suddenly turned black. A giant flying Pokemon was blocking out the sun. I wonder what that Pokemon was. It was like a bird and a dragon. Okay. You and your crazy stories. Is there really a Pokemon that big? If it exists, it must be powerful. Yeah, it must be. Well, maybe we'll see a Pokemon like that someday. I heard a rumor about Olivine Lighthouse. The Pokemon that serves as the beacon fell ill. Sounds like they're in trouble. Yes, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? It would probably cause some problems at sea. And this is the Burn Tower, I think. The tower that used to be here. My grandma told me it used to be much taller. Huh. Oh. Yeah, you don't say, huh? Well, we're not gonna go in there yet, because that smells like something plot-relevant. What do you have to say? I hear Pokemon are rampaging at the Lake of Rage. I'd like to see that. Oh, you also have the spirit of adventure, I see. Ecruteak used to have 2 towers. Now we only have 1.5. 1 each in the east and west. Indeed. Ah, child, have you learned to dance like the Kimono Girls? If you go to their dance theater, an odd old man will give you something nice, I hear. Yes, and I think this is the dance theater. Again, we're not gonna deal with this right now, but these are the Kimono Girls, and they're all up there dancing. But we'll have to deal with them next time, I think. We definitely don't have time today. And that, I guess, brings us to the end of town, doesn't it? Where's that other tower? We can at least take a look at that. Oh, that's, up through this way, yeah. 2 towers, 2 Pokemon. But when one burned down, both Pokemon flew away, never to return. The Tin Tower ahead is a 9-tier tower of divine beauty. It soothes the soul of all who see it. And I would like to see it, but yeah, you don't let me, do ya? Tin Tower is off limits to anyone without Ecruteak Gym's badge. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Okay, fine. I didn't want to go there anyway, because this is the end of today's episode. And I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I hope that you'll join me again next time for the next exciting episode of this. We have a lot to do here in Ecruteak City. Till then, ta-ta.